The Junior League of Fort Worth story began 85 years ago. But this isn't just a story, it's a legacy.
When our membership started in 1930, we had 10 members of the Junior League of Fort Worth.
I think they were innovative women. I think that they were women much like the group today that wanted to get out and change issues in the community.
In many ways, they were no different. They were women who wanted to make a difference. They were women who were persevering and innovative.
In the 1930s, the Junior League of Fort Worth was responsible for starting a tuberculosis prevention program. In the 40s, the League helped with wartime support systems like the Civil Defense Volunteer Office and a Goodwill radio program. A decade later, the League focused on family issues through televised programs like Youth Court, Family Affairs, and Twin Ferries. The Bargain Box was the main fundraiser, but in the late 50s, the program partnership with the rodeo was born. By the 60s, the Junior League of Fort Worth was making a name for itself around the state by providing essential research that would later be used to create the Child Welfare Unit. And in the 70s, the Junior League also helped fulfill a previous president's vision of cleaning up the Trinity River and celebrating its existence. More than 40 years later, we all know the annual event as Mayfest.
Phyllis Tilley had presented this idea of hers to the board at one point, earlier in the year, of course, and they turned it down. They just didn't think that would work. But she was very tenacious and persistent.
But the League's legacy doesn't end there.
An ongoing placement that Junior League has with Fort Worth Teen Court, that's something that I've seen on our rolls for the last number of years. But it's only recently that I realized that that's an organization that Junior League helped create 20+ years ago.
Over the last 85 years, the League helped start other programs including the Child Study Center, the Parenting Center, Leadership Fort Worth. And in the late 90s, Performing Arts Fort Worth asked the Junior League of Fort Worth to help form the Children's Education Program.
The Junior League has been instrumental in making broad changes in Fort Worth that most people aren't even aware of because they do it so quietly and elegantly.
Today, the Junior League of Fort Worth is an army of nearly 1,900.
Volunteer today is an educated woman, whether at home or working in the workplace. She is driven, her hours are filled throughout the day with many tasks.
The volunteer today is multifaceted. She can work, she can manage her volunteer hours.
This year, the League will contribute more than 50,000 volunteer hours with dozens of agencies throughout the community.
Presently, I think our biggest focus is to make an impact in the area of education for children.
I love the Junior Men's program. It's exciting to me because I think it's something that we were able to start last year that's going to have many years to go on it.
MENTS stands for Mentoring, Inspiring, Nurturing, Tutoring, and Supporting Children in the Fort Worth School District.
These are low-income schools that maybe the parents aren't able to do the homework with the students that maybe many of us would be able to do.
Year to year, hundreds of Junior League of Fort Worth members touch countless lives through their volunteer efforts. They work on projects and events that could not happen without the League's woman power. Some of those community projects include partnerships with Alliance for Children, Catholic Charities, Cuisine for Healing, Fortress Youth Development Center, Performing Arts Fort Worth, Presbyterian Night Shelter, Safe Haven, YWCA, and The Warm Place. This year, the League will also give out $320,000 in grants to nonprofits in need.
Every time we're working on those fundraisers, we're not working just to make money for the Junior League. We're working to make money so that the Junior League can have money to give back to our mission. We have our Christmas in Cowtown holiday gift market. That takes place every October at the Will Rogers Memorial Center. And it's a wonderful 3-day event where merchants come to Fort Worth to help people get a head start on their Christmas shopping.
Grand Entry Gala, which we're now entering into our 3rd year, is an appropriate fit because of the legacy of the League and our love of the rodeo and what Fort Worth means to this community. The rodeo program sales has just such a long life with the League. It's something our memberships really love, they enjoy the fact that we're the ones out there yelling and selling.
The Junior League of Fort Worth's mission is clear: promote volunteerism, develop the potential of women, and impact our community.
The impact of empowering women, that might sound like just a coined term. Well, oh yes, they empower women. Junior League does empower women.
The best way to describe a junior league, there's lots of adjectives you could use probably, but respected, committed,
Resourceful, connected, and ministry helping others.
The league is very passionate. I would say that they're very courageous.
We're training our women. We're participating in the community. We are fundraising for our community.
Our women come to us because they're going to have an opportunity to take risks, to grow, to try things they've never tried before. And I truly want them to always feel connected with what they're doing in their volunteer work.
I know that there will be future needs that come up in Fort Worth, and that our volunteers will step up and see that need and continue to fill it just like we have for 85 years.